Hello everyone, I am Lynn, and today we're going to talk about giants. So if you're interested in this topic, where did they come from? Who are they? Please stay tuned because we're going to look at it a little deeper. Okay, so the question, hello Lynn, who created the giants? Why were giants on Earth? Did some ETs bring the giants to Earth and from another planet? Were the giants created on Earth as a result of some experiment of some advanced human civilization? So what is the story behind giants? And I absolutely get there was a time that giants roamed the Earth. We're even finding skeletons, and you can't dismiss the evidence of what is being found currently. Gravity, I get. During the time that they lived, it was different. Planetary bodies were closer versus spread out due to the astrological progression and the movement within space. So I saw that things were a little more compact, but as we have evolved over time and we've gone through this corkscrew spiral throughout space, that things sort of spread out more. Plants and vegetation, they could grow taller, and the body systems within giants could work efficiently. It got really hard for the hearts to beat and beat clear up that mammoth tall body. Gravity then was very different than how it feels today. I get that giants were created when the earth was going haywire, and source or God, they showed beings how to create life, and they were an extension from him. And I get that he used ETs, aliens, angels, all these extra beings as his right hand to go in and create human. In the earth, it was being seeded by these ET aliens, angels. And what happened was some sons or angels of God, some extensions of God, they were led astray and they made it with humans. They wanted some kind of a dominion over earth, and they wanted to participate in what was being created, what they could see in front of them. The result was a being of a large stature and had characteristics of what we refer to as giants. They were enormous. They were the product of these angels, beings, whatever, extension of God, mating with the daughters of humans. So I saw that, these divine human beings, they were considered fallen because they succumbed to the pleasures of the flesh, and they couldn't resist the beauty of women. They were really getting sucked into this 3D world that they themselves were creating, and the result of it was that they went against God's will. They went against the divine, the source. They were supposed to be hands-off, create things, and step back. But that's not what they did. They became weak, and they became infatuated with the daughters of these humans that they were creating. They felt they were beautiful. They wanted to exist and participate in this 3D world that was unfolding in front of them. And then I got that I really sensed that God inhibited these giants' intelligence, because most times when I think about giants or focus on them, I see them as slaves. They were strong. They were huge. They had the ability to build and create, carry. Just the sheer strength in them was amazing. But I also saw that ultimately humans, even in their much smaller stature, they ruled over them. And giants, they had this very amazing strength, but the humans had the intelligence to know how to capture and control them. And I think that somehow God or source was able to intervene and create that dynamic, because he was very upset that he was being so disrespected by these beings that he used as an extension of himself to seed and create life here on Earth. They did grow and they thrived on Earth, as I had said before, but Earth became unable to house them. Gravity shifted and their hearts could not sustain. The circulatory system started failing. They slowly started dying out. Giants and vegetation, they couldn't any longer live, and just eventually the whole species race of these beings was killed. And then it goes into Noah and the flood and some of that kind of stuff too. But I'm going to stop for now at that point. This felt like a good pause point. I'd be curious your thoughts. What have you read? Maybe you've read in the Bible. You have a different religious book that you believe in and it talks about it. I'd be curious, anybody's thoughts, anything you have to share, please leave a comment below. And for now, I'm going to leave you with that. Again, I am Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.